Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. So, today we have a request from Giorgio Pina, manager and drummer of the Italian metal band Souls of Diotima, and CEO at Diotima Records Music Management Ltd. Sounds like quite the guy. And he has asked us to check out a song from his band Souls of Diotima. Yes, and the song is the rather obscure female classy person. The Dark Lady, in short. Yes. So, okay, what I want to say is, this email asking us to do this came in on May 2nd. So, we're 2 months late recording it and we'll probably be even more late actually uploading it. Yes, so we are very, 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 very late on this one. And that's because all you lovely people following us have been storming us with suggestions, but like, better late than never, we have to follow on commitments, and we did say we would do at least one song from this band, so here we are. This is from their latest album released in January 29th, called Janas or Janas, I don't know, it's with a J. Suit yourself. Okay, so yeah. On the flip side to being this late though, we have considerably more subscribers, so maybe that works in favor of the band to some extent because we're showing... That works in favor of us, quit the modesty. I mean, yes. And thank you for that, by the way. So Souls of Diotima, the rather obscure classy female person. Are you ready? No. Goat agency. Okay, that's a lot. You know, when you procrastinate something for too long and you feel like it piles up, has this story and concept been like growing while we've been postponing it? Because there are so many details to see about that. Yeah, they made the video bigger while they were waiting for us to react to it. Okay, it started spreading. So, at first, I thought that the lady in black sitting by the old person in the intro was the Dark Lady, but it actually wasn't. It was just someone caring for the ill, and then went and called the Dark Lady, and then the Dark Lady went bonk. She did the Thor thing. Okay. So, story first. Okay. I think the way they did that intro, first off, it was almost half the video. Yeah. That's a gripe I have. Mm-hmm. It's like, if you're gonna do an almost 8-minute long video for a probably around 4-minute song, that's probably a bit of an issue. However, the intro was really cool. Yeah. It was an intro to get you engaged. It wasn't like just teasing you while you're waiting for the song. I was a bit in that vibe because I wanted the song. Yeah. And I was expecting a song, but it actually felt more like a Netflix trailer. Yeah, but I think they were going for a whole like mini film with this thing. Yeah, so it's something different than we were expecting. So I wouldn't put in that as criticism. I think it's what they were going for. Yeah, just a little gripe, honestly. And I like how they presented the story with like the cinematic footage and the eerie soundtrack and all the info-ish texts and the lines written. It was really cool. It was almost like a movie. Mm-hmm. Another gripe I kind of have is I don't feel the song exactly fit the vibe that they did with the intro. Mm-hmm. Because the intro was so ominous that I was expecting it could have almost been something like a horror soundtrack theme thing or a black metal thing for all I care. Mm-hmm. And then the song was pretty upbeat. It had its dark elements and it fit the story. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it was that well of a fit for the intro. Okay, so now it looks like I'm just complaining. To be honest, I actually really like this, which is why I want to get into the music. Okay, so I'll let you do that then. Okay, so kick snare-ish pattern for the most part. That for me, well, it's pretty basic, but it works if done right. And I think these guys did it right because it fit with the energy that the song was aimed to give. And it fit really cool with like their riff style and the vocals. Yeah, the vocals actually remind me a tad bit of Saraswatan from Ancient Bards. They have that nasal tone. Yeah. And I really like the vocals and I like the contrast because the riffage, especially when you get on the headbanging moments, those were some of my favorites, is the contrast between the riff tone and the vocals is really big. Yeah, and that's something I'm usually a sucker for. I wanted to complement the riff part too because I really like the tones. I like the tones on the bass. I like the tones of the guitars. I like the tones of the lead on the solo. And it was a particular highlight for me when the breakdown hit. Yes. And then to have that. I think there were like 2 of them. I think that same thing hit after the solo as well. Reprised at the end, just for the ending. That was a really cool thing. And then the whole cinematics of the video during the song were pretty brilliant as well. Because you had, I didn't get exactly if there was still a narrative to follow there, but it looked like the band was sort of interacting with the Dark Lady. And there was that frame that was really cool when there was like the Dark Lady and their singer. And Dark Lady walks and singer also leaves. And then later in the video, you have this scene where Dark Lady meets them. And then their singer, along with the Dark Lady, both take their hoods off and it's actually the same person and they're both singing. So I think, I don't know. I'm not sure it was the same person though. Yeah, but anyway, she was playing that role. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, the little girl also dies. So, okay. So that's great. I'd have to go over this. It's really cool that they said this is like a real character. A real person, because it's real, it's not a character. But yeah. That's actually pretty scary, come to think of it, that's a real thing. Mm-hmm. But I guess to each their own, you know? Hang on. Like, if anyone knows what time in history was this going on, because if it's a Middle Ages story, then it's... Well, they did say something like 50 years back. But 50 years back isn't that much back. Yeah. I guess that's why it's a controversial... How much has medicine evolved? Now we put them out with chemicals. Okay, death is no thing to joke about, but I guess that's what we do at the Windmill because it's full of corpses. Yeah, so hey, maybe we could have a position for the Dark Lady. Yes, could get us some extra corpses. Except the Windmill's already full, but like we can always build a few annexes, so...
Yes.
Okay, that's douchebaggery out of the way. This was actually pretty well delivered. It's not something any of us would go for as a style, I think, but it was very well delivered. So
Also, I like the headbang shots.
yes. And the whole scenery, like they've been in so many places. How much work went into this? Yeah, and I like the shot with the singer up on the stairs. Yeah, that one was my favorite as well. Actually, going. Yeah. So anyway, I think we're done here. That's what we have to say. If you enjoyed our reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpses.